Hi everyone, today we're going live and we're going to make some escarole and beans. It's the Escarole and Beans Express. There's no reason why in December you can't have a hot meal in 10 minutes or under. It's very simple, and I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it, where you can feed your entire family and yourself something warm, hearty, and healthy. Okay, now I've peeled the garlic. Now I'm going to crush the garlic up, but before I do that, I'm going to put some olive oil into the pan here. Just enough to coat the bottom. You don't want too much. You don't want it too oily as I pour half a gallon in. But no, we're just going to coat the bottom of the pan. Okay, it's coated. All right. I'm going to put this over here for now. And now we're going to mince up the garlic. And hopefully I don't take off any fingers. So, I already peeled the garlic, so obviously it's ready to be cut. It's cleaned. All the peel has been removed. So when I get about halfway done, I'm going to turn the flame on to get that oil hot so we can saute this garlic. So let's turn that on. Okay, so we got that warming up. We're going to finish cutting up this garlic. Now it's really easy. You go to the store and grab some fresh garlic. Try not to put the peels in. It's simple. Garlic, escarole we have right here, soaking and cleaning in the sink. Then we're going to drain that, and we're going to let that sit in the colander, or as us Italians like to call it, a squalabast. So we're going to put that over here. I hear the oil popping, which means that maybe I'm running a little bit behind, but we're going to get this done, and we're going to have a great meal. I'm going to slide this over for a minute so I don't have to burn myself. And we'll mince this up a little bit more. I love garlic. This is an entire bulb, whereas this time of year it's very good for you and healthy. And if you look it up, it kind of gets rid of a lot of bacteria and colds and coughs and stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to put the oil back on. Garlic has been minced. I'm going to pop that in there. Now that's sauteing up. So I got a few more bulbs over here. Turn that down. I want to wear some eye protection, but not today. All right, so we're going to finish cutting this up. Just regular garlic. So with your escarole, your garlic, and there's a very important part of this process, which makes it absolutely delicious. So, cutting through here, crushed red pepper. Very few ingredients here, guys. Very few ingredients. You got crushed red pepper, you got cannelli beans, and pepperoni, garlic, salt, pepper. I like grinding fresh pepper in mine. It's just, I think personally it gives it a whole different flavor. So we're browning this garlic. You're just going to brown it. You're not going to burn it. And once it gets golden brown, okay, here's what we're going to do. This is the pepperoni. We have boar's head here. You could use any kind of, well, I shouldn't say that. Use a decent pepperoni because it's critical to how your escarole will turn out. So we're going to cut the plastic off somehow. And maybe my culinary techniques are not quite on point, but excuse me, I got to grab the scissors. So just follow my instructions as far as ingredients to the T rather, but not my means of opening up products. Okay, so there's the pepperoni. Let's not forget about the garlic over here. Brown it nicely, and I'm going to cut this. Make sure you just have a sharp knife, very important. You don't want your knife slipping off of your your pepperoni and taking off any fingers. So we're going to cut it like that. It's a little on the spicy side, but not too spicy. You've got your garlic in there. You're going to saute the pepperoni with the garlic in the hot olive oil. So we're going to let all that cook down, and all the fat will cook out of the pepperoni, which makes for a delicious broth. So I'm going to cut up the rest of this pepperoni, and we're going to get moving on this. We're going to saute it. I like the chunks. I want a meal, you know? I don't want baby food. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So throw that in. Throw the rest of this in here. Okay. Turn this up a little bit to get that moving. In the meantime, we're going to get the escarole out of the sink. Put it into the squalabast. So all the water drains out. Because if you put water in with hot oil, it's going to fizzle, pop. You really want to be careful to not have this popping in your face. You want to avoid it at all costs, because it will send you to the hospital with some burns. So you got to be very careful. Make sure that it's drained well. And I hear it popping over there, so that means the pepperoni is cooking down, which is good. I'm running out of room in that column there. That's just one head. One head. And there's still a little bit left there. This is one head, which it will cook down to maybe a quarter of that. So that's why you want to get a little extra. I'm going to kick this up a little bit to saute this pepperoni a little bit better. I'll show you guys once this starts cooking down. It's delicious. Just the smell right now is absolutely incredible. It's fantastic. Okay. Here's what we got. Pepperoni's cooking down with the garlic and the oil. The garlic has been sauteed and browned in the hot olive oil, and the juices are coming out of that pepperoni. I hope I'm not overgoing the 10 minutes. So, we're going to pop open these cans of cannelli beans here. 2 of these. I like beans, probably one head, one can, but I'm going to put 2 in. It's good for you. It's got a lot of protein in it, and strong and healthy. So look at that. I didn't cut myself yet. There's still a yet. Okay. So that's cooking. I hear it sizzling and popping. Let me get these going. I'm going to actually throw the escarole in first. Be careful with these cans. You don't want to wind up slicing your finger or anything, or stabbing yourself like I almost just did. Okay, so there we go. Pull those back like that. Ah, this looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to slide this off the flame. I'm going to kick that back down a little bit. I'm actually going to bring the escarole over here. Now you're going to hear it sizzle. Okay? Now, if the oil was really, really hot, and there was too much water in here, it'd be splashing all over the place. So I'm going to dump the rest of it in. Okay. Get that going. Grab the rest of this out of here. And now, as that's cooking down, you don't really need to worry about the hot oil sparking up anymore, because it's already been met with the water or the liquid from the escarole. So we're going to dump this in here. Okay, guys. And we are almost done. We're going to put the cannelli beans in. Pop this off. I like to put a tomato in just for a little bit of color, because it's very green and brown. So, it tastes good too. So we're going to drain these beans. Some people may put the juice in there. I don't want it thick. I want it to be a soup, not a stew. So we're going to drain that out. Okay. And here is what we got going so far. Here's the escarole, the pepperoni and the garlic oil at the bottom. here's what we got. Put this back on the flame. Pop in the cannelli beans. And one more. Yeah. There we go. Now we're going to dice this tomato up a little bit. Throw this in here. We're going to get all these cooking together. So everything kind of infuses together. And I think this knife needs a little bit of sharpening. But kick that out there, maybe. Take the stem part out. If you don't want to bite into anything, that'll feel like a foreign object in there. But, this is going to be fantastic, guys. Watch your fingers. Cut these up nice. Okay, here we go. Nice fresh tomato. I'd like to tell you it's from the garden, but it's December, and we're in New England, so there's no more gardens. Not this time of year. So, cool. Everything. That's going to cook down. I'm going to add a little bit of, and if you took note so far, here's what we go. Just a little bit of a recap. We have the olive oil with the garlic, sauteed, chopped up. We're sauteing the garlic in the oil. Okay, that's one ingredient. Then you grab your pepperoni, and after the garlic is sauteed a little bit and just golden brown, you throw the chopped pepperoni up in there. Then you throw the escarole in. Okay. Then the cannelli beans. Just any name brand, it doesn't really matter. Cannelli beans, drain them. I go for the canned ones, not the hard ones, because they take forever to clean and cook down and blah, blah, blah. 10 minutes, remember? So, we're cooking this down, tomatoes chopped up. I'm going to add a little bit of crushed black pepper. Just enough, I'll show you guys this in a second. So, you just want to dust lightly the top of all your product in here. Right now you're saying, is this kid kidding me? Dust? He's more like painting. He's not dusting, he's pouring. No. But that's that. You got a pretty decent sized pot here. So we're going to do a little bit of sea salt. I know the chefs out there, oh, don't pour the product over the pot. Pour it in your hand, not over the pot. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in. Just for flavor. Good. Bang. A little bit of garlic powder. This one I'm pouring over. Over the pot. Okay. Crushed red pepper, another very, very, very important ingredient. So, okay, that is going to be spicy. And when we come back, we're going to have a finished product and we're going to taste it. All right, we'll catch you guys in a bit. This is going to cook down. When we come back, welcome back, guys. Okay, here's our final product. I want you guys to come on in and sneak a peek. I slid it over here to this burner. The other one was, it was a little too big of a burner. Even though I had it on simmer, it was still continuing to boil. What you want to do is you want to bring it to a boil, consistently stirring it, and then after it comes up to a boil and it cooks down a little bit, turn the flame down on simmer. Just let it simmer for about a good 30 to 45 minutes. And as far as the broth is concerned, if you have enough flavor and use enough spices, you can just add some water if it's needed. Or you can actually even add some chicken broth or vegetable broth. So here we go. We're going to jump in here and we're going to taste it and see how it came out. Okay. All right. Let's, come on, look at me. That's not going to do anything. Just pile it on, yes, pile it on. Because it smells absolutely delicious. So, all right. We take it over here. A lot of people put their cheese on before they even taste it. I want to taste it first. So, here we go. Try that broth. Oh, guys, that is perfect. That's fantastic. Put a little cheese on, if you like. Okay, got that. That and a loaf of Italian bread. Forget about it. Fantastic. If you guys are interested, next week we're going to be cooking crab sauce for Christmas Eve. So, if you want to join us, feel more than free to do so. Go to our YouTube page, like the page, or subscribe, or whatever you're supposed to do to get on there. And you will see me making the crab sauce. And give me some feedback. If you guys cook the escarole and you have any questions, let me know how it comes out. If you have any questions, ask. I'll be happy to respond. And that's about it. Join us next week for the crab sauce. In the meantime, bon appetit.